What's up, Scrappy peeps? It's Adele from Inkie Quill, and it's time for a Grab 5 challenge. So Grab 5 is something I created a couple of years ago where I grab 5 things from my stash and I have to use them all in a layout or a page. So the first thing I'm doing is this older Kaiser Craft sticker sheet, and 12 by 12 sticker sheets bug me because they're difficult to store, so I'm trying to use this up. I've got this ephemera pack from Citrus Twist. It's an older one from this year sometime. And what else do I have? Oh, these freaking stickers. Now, I've used these in a Grab 5 before, and they drive me nuts because they're Heidi Swap stickers, but they're all crackling. They're all crazing the top of the gold. I've got some puffy stickers that I also want to use. And the final item is some tiny word stickers. I must have just got an order from Citrus Twist at this point because I'm using a few of their goodies. And I've also already printed off my cards now. You might notice there's a bit of a theme here. I'm scrapping some Halloween photos, and I thought this was an appropriate video to put up. This is Halloween from last year. Is it last year or the year before? Maybe it was the year before. I think it was. Maybe. No, 2016. Because it's October, and I thought, what a perfect time. So let's get started. So the first thing I'm going to do is these cards I printed from Studio Calico. They have some digital Project Life cards available, so I printed some of them off and I've cut them down to 3x3 because I'm finally using one of those freaking page protectors that I can't stand. And this is a double page, by the way. I'm doing both sides. So the first thing I'm doing is figuring out where my cards are going to go. I've got some filler cards, and then I've got some that I want to put some journaling on, and just trying to space out the colours a little bit. Now, a Halloween party last year, was so much fun. It was kind of our last hurrah before Archie came along, our last party, because Aaron and I do like to throw costume parties quite often, not quite often, but every birthday party is an excuse for a theme. And we do like to also do how to host a murder parties. If you've ever looked at that game, that's fun as well. Frida, what do you do? Frida is on top of containers under my desk right now. Frida, she's being cheeky. She must know it's not a layout about her. So for this year, we decided to do a theme that was all things magical. And so I've done a layout, or 2 layouts. I've done 2 layouts of Halloween before, but this is the Project Life page that has all of the smaller photos, the little details, and the fuzzy iPhone quality photos as well. So that's a good little way to get around if you have photos from an event that showcase a lot of little details and you don't know how to scrap them. Even if you've never done Project Life before, if you buy the pocket page protectors, it's a great way to make an accompanying page to a layout, and you're able to get a lot of photos in and just do a couple of little embellishing pieces, or even none at all, and it saves you doing another 12 layouts or trying to squeeze 20 photos into one page. So I'm going through, and this card was beautiful. This was not a Studio Calico one. This was from somewhere else, somewhere from my stash. And I thought it was great because it had the little lightning bolts. And for our food table, I decked it out Harry Potter themed. I think there's a layout that shows that table that I've already done a process video of. And I had gold bird cages and owls and spiders, and all of the food was I did little labels, and it was all Harry Potter themed food, like little snitches. And what else did I have? I had the chocolate frogs and owl droppings that were Maltesers, and just all sorts of fun stuff. So if you ever need any ideas for Halloween parties, have a look at that photo, that process video that I did. So I just wanted to kind of put little sprinklings, little magical sprinklings of stars all over this, because stars to me are always quite a magical icon, I guess. And it was a great way to use up some of the gold circles on that Heidi Swap sheet as well. Doing a white doodly border, which I don't know if I've done before, maybe once or twice, but not very often. And just made that whole little card just come together, I think. I've added some alphabet stickers off camera just to save you watching me stick every single one down. And to me, yellow is a colour that I associate with stars, and I associate stars with magic. And so it was the perfect accent colour. It's not a colour that I usually go for, but it was the perfect accent colour for this whole double page layout. Adding a few little stars, and I'm done. So this 3x3 square pocket page protector, it's a mouthful to say, is perfect for when you have a lot of detailed photos and you don't really want to put too much journaling on, because these little filler cards are just a nice little spot to put a couple of word stickers, couple of little stickers, couple of little extra embellishments, and you're done. They don't take very long to do at all. As you can see, I'm kind of focusing on the filler cards for this one, and then I'm not going to add too many embellishments to the actual photos. So I've added one of the little stickers from the Kaisercraft sticker sheet with all the circles, and I added a staple, not for any adhesive factor, but just because I think it looks nice. Adding a little label down here, and blue was another little accent color that I used for this page as well. So let me know. I would love to know if you celebrate Halloween where you are. What are you dressing up as this year? Or what are your children dressing up as this year? Do you decorate your houses? I know in America it's freaking huge, and I watch a lot of I watch this vlogger called Graveyard Girl, and she decks out her house amazingly. And yeah, it looks, in America, is it very largely celebrated? That's how I feel. Here in Australia, we get quite a few trick-or-treaters where I am, and probably like 20, 30, depends on the weather that year. But yes, we do often get it. We don't celebrate it in schools or, well, not where I am. But yeah, it's just a fun excuse, I feel, to dress up. I'm always happy to have a costume party. So this little one only needed a couple of stickers and of course some Hardy Shine. Now I'm doing the filler cards from both sides, so don't think that I have 10 filler cards on the one side of the paper. I really love the kind of corky wood tone in that sticker. I really wish there were more of them because it's quite different. It's a texture that I haven't really seen before. That little darling, because these stickers are see-through, it was just going to vanish into that busy background. And so I just stuck it onto some white card and then cut it out, it kind of pops now a little bit too. Adding a few little bits and bobs. The stars are from Studio Calico. They used to have big packs of stars. I'm sure you could maybe find them somewhere. Studio Calico don't sell them anymore, but you might be able to find some in your local scrapbook shop. This one said Make Believe, and it was silver foil, I think this was. And for once, I actually didn't find it too tricky to mix the gold and the silver. Usually I do. But I think because, I don't know, I kind of think of Harry Potter and there's lots of different eclectic metals and shiny things in Harry Potter. So I think my brain was like, it's okay, you can mix them. Adding a few stars, and I love to put enamel dots off the side of the card and then cut them in half. I just think it's a fun little look, and it makes it look more sprinkled and more random, I think. I feel like it anyway. I can pretend, can't I? So adding a bit of Hardy Shine and just dabbing it off so that it's not too wet, and that one's done. So now this is a tiny little photo of me the next morning with Frida. I woke up, we had quite a few people stay the night at our house because our friends have all moved away from where we all went to high school. So they usually crash at our place when we have a party. And I'm all done. That's it. Oh my goodness. So early the next morning I woke up before anyone did and had snuggles with Frida. So I'm going to show you up close. I really, really love the way it looks. I did all of the kind of evening photos on one side and then later in the night photos on the other side, which I thought was a nice little contrast. So you can see some of my petrified snakes and chocolate frogs. I went as Professor, what is her name? I've had a mental blank. I've had an absolute mental blank. The fortune one. Oh my goodness. I feel terrible. I've forgotten her name. And my friend actually went there. You can see my friend actually went as the same person. I've had a complete mental blank. I love Harry Potter. Where is that name gone? Maybe because I'm recording this at 6 a.m. in the morning while Archie's asleep. I've forgotten. Anywho, guys, thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this little video. Let me know if you are celebrating Halloween this year and what you are wearing, dressing, what are you doing for it. And I will see you all very, very soon. I'm still in the process of moving, so I'll be sure to show you my craft space when I'm all set up. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, and I will see you all very, very soon. Bye!